My name is Carol Hay. I'm the Director of Marketing for the Caribbean Tourism Organisation, and I'm responsible for UK and Europe. I think it started from school. I always had a fascination for geography, sociology and the world in general. So the first opportunity I got to enter the travel industry in my teens, I did working for a tour operator. The Caribbean Tourism Organisation is basically responsible for the Caribbean brand. We do this through marketing, research and development, public relations, sustainability. As the Director of Marketing for UK Europe, I work with the team in London and also representation companies that we have across Europe. And our main mandate is to work with our member countries and other stakeholders to ensure that the Caribbean has a dominant position in the marketplace, that we're seen, that we're heard, and most importantly, people understand why we're so different as a region. The Caribbean Tourism Organisation, we work with over 30 Caribbean countries, and what we love about our region is the diversity. Of course, we have the English Caribbean, we also have the French, the Dutch and the Spanish, and our heritage is so wide. We have, of course, a strong African heritage, European, Asians. In some of our countries we have the indigenous people such as the Amerindian Indians. So what's exciting about the Caribbean is our mix, and this mix comes across in our culture, our carnivals, our music, our food. It comes across in everything that makes us such an exciting, unique and diverse region. Marketing the Caribbean is an exciting job for us. We tend to do a number of consumer-facing activities. We do some of the leading trade shows across UK and Europe, specifically for consumers. We also, of course, participate in some of the major trade shows, including World Travel Market, where we have the Caribbean Village. A number of our destinations are using social media quite extensively, and the Caribbean Tourism Organisation, we've just launched Love Caribbean, which is our own social media campaign. So for the Caribbean, we use all elements of the marketing mix, whether it's face-to-face, press, television, radio, social media. We're even quite happy just to get out in the malls and to hand out information. We have a strong marketing element, and this is because we have a very effective partnership between the destinations, the airlines, the tour operators, the hotels. So we've been known to have campaigns in the press, on the radio. We really are just very creative and ensure that we reach all the touch points that focus not only on the consumers but also the trade. For us, it's very important to ensure that we work with the trade to facilitate the selling and marketing of the Caribbean tourism product. The internet and social media has had great influence on how we market. Of course, the region has always been web savvy, but now you've had to move beyond just having a web page. The website has to be interactive, has to be a great source of information, and also very easily found. We've added to the success of the numerous websites that we have by integrating social media. Caribbean is such a beautiful region, and social media tools such as Instagram, Pinterest allow visitors to the Caribbean and the marketers of the Caribbean to showcase visually what we have to offer. We're also very strong with our blogs. There are numerous Caribbean blogs out there. LinkedIn is also a great tool for us, and we've used it as an excellent networking tool for the Caribbean stakeholders. Facebook is exciting because it's a great way for the consumers, the trade and our destinations to share their story. We focus a lot on visual social media tools. We think it's one of the most effective ways to share with consumers what we have to offer in the Caribbean. Over the years, we've seen a number of emerging destinations. We've seen a number of destinations that 10, 15 years ago were not open for business as far as tourism is concerned. They probably got the advantage of learning from our mistakes and also being able to look at where the gaps are and to ensure that they market themselves uniquely. The Caribbean, I think the real advantage we have through all the challenges is that we're tried and tested. We're a region that is accessible. We're a region that has a culture that globally people identify with, and we have natural beauty, natural resources, and genuinely know the benefits of tourism for the sustainability of our region and put a lot of time and investment in ensuring that our product, our services and what we have to offer remains competitive. We're very proud of the fact that our hotels are continually being recognised for their unique beauty, for their service, for their sustainable features. So that's what I'd say we're quite proud of right now in the Caribbean. The fact that we have such a diverse product range that suits any budget and any type of vacation packages. One of the things we're really pushing in the Caribbean is the homestay programs, meeting families, staying with them, sharing in the culture. We're also very strong on voluntourism, and a number of hotels and destinations have initiatives where visitors can go into the schools, the communities, the hospitals, the churches. It's a great way to really embrace what the Caribbean is truly about. So what's important for us and what we're proud of and what has been a success for us is the engagement between the communities and the visitors. And right across the Caribbean, you'll hear about lifelong friendships that have been formed because the Caribbean, we're always willing to say, come and sample our Caribbean, come into our homes, come into our communities, and most importantly, experience what we have to offer as a region. We work with over 30 destinations. They're all so unique. But what I would encourage people to do is to explore other aspects of the Caribbean. For example, we have a wonderful French culture with destinations such as Martinique, Guadeloupe, St. Martin and Haiti. And I will encourage people that when they're visiting the traditional English-speaking Caribbean, go further afield, explore the French culture, the architecture. I'd also encourage them to visit the Dutch Caribbean. We have so much to offer there, and I think if they could see some of the architecture in the Dutch Caribbean, they'll be pleasantly surprised. The English Caribbean, tried and tested, always a favourite, but when you're there, island hop and experience some of the exotic flavour of the Caribbean through our diverse heritage.